I think the thing that Trump was most perturbed about, me asking him to be my vice president. So Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes, unlike so many of the lawyers and so many people that he was left with on his 2020 campaign, he's actually a loyalist. And my question would be, why, when you had the chance, did you not free the January 6ers? But then he goes on to say that Kim is a... You can tell her I said that. And I was thinking, like, that's the mother of my children.
You're fired.
Whoa. So the rumors were kind of true. Now this simulation is really spicing up. So I guess Nicholas Fuentes and Kanye West met up with Donald Trump the other night, sending Twitter absolutely off the rails, as you'd expect. Everybody wanted to know what in the hell was going on. Essentially, this footage dropped of Kanye West and what appeared to be Nicholas Fuentes leaving the airport together. The assumption that people were making on Twitter was that Nicholas Fuentes photobombed Kanye West and that Kanye West was upset about it. But the truth is far more crazy. And after I heard what Kanye West had to say, I'm starting to question a lot of things. Hold your judgment and watch this so you could see where I'm coming from.
I think the thing that Trump was most perturbed about, me asking him to be my vice president, I think that was like lower on the list of things that caught him off guard. It was the fact that I walked in with intelligence. So Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes, unlike so many of the lawyers and so many people that he was left with on his 2020 campaign, he's actually a loyalist. When he didn't know what the lawyers is, you'll still have your lawyer list.
Okay, so Kanye West asked Donald Trump to be his vice president. Now, that would honestly be hilarious, but what does he mean by he walked in with intelligence? Do you mean like intel on something, or do you mean Nicholas Fuentes? I'm just a little confused by that part. I'm not trying to imply anything either way, I'm just honestly confused. And regardless of the reputation of Nick Fuentes, he is definitely a loyalist to Trump. And honestly, I'm extremely surprised he met with him. But I'm a platform everyone kind of guy, so I'm not gonna judge. I say, let's hear what he has to say, then judge it.
And when all the lawyers said, forget it, Trump's done, there were loyalists running up in the White House, right? And my question would be, why, when you had the chance, did you not free the January 6ers? And I came to him as someone who loves Trump, and I said, go and get Corey back. Go and get these people that the media tried to cancel and told you to step away from.
Big true. Regardless of how you feel about Trump, if he is to have a chance at winning this thing, he needs to stop letting what the media is saying about the public perception of a situation dictate who he associates with. Basically, he needs to get the boys back in town. But apparently something else happened during this meeting. Donald Trump apparently said something about Kim Kardashian that Kanye West didn't take too kindly to.
He basically gives me this would-be mob-esque kind of story, talking to some kid from the south side of Chicago trying to sound mobby or whatever. He goes into the story about all that he went through to get Alice Johnson out of jail and how he didn't do it for Kim, but he did it for me. But then he goes on to say that Kim is a... You can tell her I said that.
Wait, Kim is a what?
And I was thinking, like, that's the mother of my children. Since we know, and all the Christians in America that love Trump know that Trump is a conservative, we're going to demand that you hold all policies directly to the Bible. When Trump started basically screaming at me at the table, telling me I was going to lose, I mean, has that ever worked for anyone in history?
You're going to lose. Tell him he's going to lose.
I'm like, well, hold on, Trump. You're talking to Ye.
Yo, Trump, you're talking to Ye. So I guess Donald Trump is upset that Kanye wants to run for president again. Well, regardless of that part, basically everything else he said was true. which has me even more curious about this conversation with Nicholas Fuentes. Like, what did they talk about? This raises too many questions. Let's hear what he has to say before jumping to conclusions. At least those are my thoughts. My question to you though is, do you think the optics matter here? I'm just curious to see what's going on. Looking to watch another video? Check out this video here, where I talk about FTX collapse and SBF's Democrat mega donor status.